About time. To celebrate getting 200 YouTube subscribers, I thought I would give you 20 utterly pointless, useless and irrelevant film facts in case you're either in or involved in creating a really tricky pub quiz. I just want to thank everyone for subscribing, Script Gremlin for taking my half-formed rambles and creating amazing scripts out of them, The Light of My Life for putting up with all of this, and my friends and family for supporting me through thick and thin. So without further ado, let's begin. The Avengers was released in the United Kingdom in 1998. Starring Sean Connery, Ralph Fiennes and Uma Thurman, it spent a huge amount of time in IMDb's Bottom 100 and caused Marvel's juggernaut to be called Avengers Assemble to avoid confusion amongst the absolutely nobody who remember that this film exists. A View to a Kill is thus far the only film in which James Bond doesn't actually shoot anyone. He uses a shotgun loaded with rock salt, but misses. Psycho is thought to be the first movie where a toilet is shown being flushed. The momentous flushing took place just before Janet Leigh's character takes a shower and subsequently gets stabbed to death. Luke, I Am Your Father, Play It Again Sam, and Toto, I Don't Think We're in Kansas Anymore are all misquotes. The correct quotes are, No, I Am Your Father, Play It Sam, Play As Time Goes By, and Toto, I Have a Feeling We're Not in Kansas Anymore. All Wookiee suits are made from human hair. The original Xenomorph was made partially from human bone, and in 2009 David Tennant starred in a production of Hamlet featuring a real human skull, which previously belonged to Andrzej Tchaikovsky, a Polish pianist who died in 1982 and bequeathed his skull to the RSC. The RSC subsequently announced that the skull would be replaced by a fake when the play transferred to London, so as not to distract audiences following the publicity. The original raw footage of Apocalypse Now consisted of over 1.2 million feet of film, which is over 230 hours worth. The director of Cannibal Holocaust had to prove in court that the actor was still alive and didn't get killed during the movie. Sean Connery was offered roles in The Matrix and Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, but said he didn't get the scripts, so when offered another screenplay he didn't quite get, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, he took it. Michael Caine was so terrified of Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight that he forgot his lines in the first scene they shot together. Sylvester Stallone wanted to make sure the boxing scenes looked real in Rocky IV, so he instructed Dolph Lundgren to actually hit him. A punch to the chest left Stallone in intensive care for 8 days. Steven Spielberg refused to collect a paycheck for Schindler's List, saying it would have been blood money, and that all profits should be returned to the Jewish community. Pumbaa in The Lion King was the first character to fart in a Disney movie. Christopher Nolan has never had a movie rated as rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, and his lowest rated movie is The Prestige at 76%, accurate at time of recording. On the set of 1982's The Thing, the whole cast and crew was male. The movie Titanic cost more money to film than the actual ship cost to build. Gal Gadot was actually 5 months pregnant while filming the reshoots for Wonder Woman. India's movie industry, Bollywood, is the largest in the world, producing over 800 movies a year. Hollywood only produces half this number in a year. Die Hard is based on Robert Thorpe's 1979 novel Nothing Lasts Forever. The sequel to 1966's The Detective, adapted into a 1968 film with the same name starring Frank Sinatra. Fox was contractually obligated to offer Sinatra the lead role in Die Hard, but he turned it down. After Arnold Schwarzenegger declined to shoot the film as a sequel to his 1985 action film Commando, Fox reluctantly gave the role to Bruce Willis, then known as a comedic television actor. Lord of the Rings Return of the King holds the record for the highest body count of any movie ever made, with 836 on-screen deaths. This record tramples on any other film, with the number 2 spot going to Kingdom of Heaven 2005, 226 fewer deaths than the epic proportions of Lord of the Rings. Darth Vader has only 12 minutes of screen time in the original Star Wars. Thank you for watching. What's your favourite film fact, and did you enjoy my list? I promise I will make another one when I hit 300, so put a date in your diary for 2025. As always, I'm Daniel, this has been a Dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.